One more. It's always one more. I might force blue. I might force like I don't know. I just think these decks are so good. Like either some Celestia aggro stuff or blue. We'll see what we open. We'll get a mass removal now and then everything changes. Genesis, what's up? What's up? Artifact cards and red creature cards in your hand have warp 3. This card is so much fun because you get the ETBs. Is it objectively correct to take it? Trooper probably wins more games though. And the Angel can be good. Man, I think it's too their play. It's too their play. But it gets us into blue-red, which I like. I'll be at PT Atlanta. It's kind of awkward that it's modern and Edge of Eternities limited, which is gonna be 2 months old. The Blast. Yeah, I could see that. But I've been really impressed by Trooper. That card is such a house. These go later. I'm gonna take the Trooper. Banishing Light or a 2-mana 2-3. 2-mana 2-3s are kind of just good. It's hard to replicate that. That's what I'm thinking. But Banishing Light may be more important. I don't think these two are that far apart. I do like the AGGRO ship a lot though. But I think a huge thing to make Curve deck works is just having better stats. And the 2-mana 2-3 is a better stat in this format. On turn 2. There's also Harrier, which I like, but specific. For Harrier, you need synergy plus you want to be aggro, which is a lot. I think this is more important. It's just harder to replicate a good 2-drop than a removal spell. There's plenty of removal. And now I regret my life decisions. There's a Bolt. Scrabot is completely safe, but it doesn't hit equal in every deck. Strike is just fine, but worse in aggro. I'd rather have Bolt than that. Maybe not. Maybe yes. I mean, this is safe. And it's pretty good, but it's not great in curve out decks, I think. So I think I'm taking either of these. They just fit better with what we have. I actually like that card, but if you go for like Boros, this is important, but these go so late that I might either spec on another color, take Torpedo because you sometimes play it, take this for Celestia, or just maybe like, I don't know, I think this card is kind of good. It's hard to say. Sometimes wins, sometimes it's completely awful. Oh, that's good. Well, this card, I mean, it's not a great fit for where we started. By the way, also the Tractor Beam. I don't know what you do here. Do you just pivot? I mean, the red also then seems to be there. I lost so many times to the card. It's a little bit random, but when it's good, it's so good. But it's like, how do we justify now when we just, like when I was just talking all the good 2-drops and stuff, and this is a really good 2-drop. I mean, maybe I regret not going blue-red, which we could still switch to. Depends, like if we wheel some stuff, if I wheel the 1-3, I'm gonna switch to blue-red. Drone is also okay-ish, especially with Trooper, but I'm not gonna refuse a Bolt here. Bombard? I don't like Bombard. Bolt usually deals with the same stuff that Bombard deals with. Is this any good? Sometimes Crabot Blog doesn't really fit right now. Unless you go black-red, then I think it might be the best. Maybe we just take this. Who knows? Who knows? It's a rare. It's the gems. I'm not commenting on data. I don't think it matters. I never look at the data, so I don't have any comments. That's also not true. Sometimes I do it just to mock the data. If it's your only like 6-drop in an aggro deck, it's fine. Otherwise, it's bad. It's pretty self-explanatory. Take that over Sweeper. Maybe that's wrong though. Maybe Sweeper was better there. But it looks like we're getting into blue-red maybe. Do we like this? No. These are fine. But then again, in white-red, the 2-3 is great. Oh, wow. Nice. Okay. Take that. I think we're gonna see more Lost in Space. They were so late. We might we're probably going into blue-red, but the issue here is that somebody is drafting blue-red as well. because they took the 1-3. This is fun. It is fun. So if I go red-white, I'm slamming that Banishing Light. If I go blue-red, I'm probably taking the Relic. Bombard is a compromise, but it's a pretty bad compromise, I think, because you want to deal with bigger stuff often, and Banishing Light is so much better. So do we just kind of try to make it work? This direction, we won't see much blue, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, Mechan easy. Oh, this card is great. You guys just need to start drafting decks instead of reading data. Is this card even good? It gives you a lot of reach, but there's like Vanguard I like a lot. Another one of these. These two are great. Also, like, by the way, but this will wheel with 2 bolts. Kinda sick. For 5 mana, you deal with something, then like, or 5 damage face, or... I'm not sure if this is a good pick or not, but we'll try it. I haven't played with it that much. So if you have something to pump that, it's still good in aggro. We have this. Not enough, like the counter here. Not like the double striker. Hits hard. This is expensive. Man, a lot of relics, but... Another one. But I guess 2 are maybe excessive. Protection, this hits hard, the pangolin. I don't want too many of these pangos, but... They do have counters with the trooper. I think I'm on Enchancer or Crusher. We don't have enough tab. Like, we don't have anything that cares about tab stuff yet. I like this card a lot. When you're curving out, Honor is fine. Pilot. I think I care too much about that. Okay, another Mechan. I'll take that. I really want some payoffs for... Or some bigger cards. Not bigger, but cards that are more resilient, like Sammy or... Does this count? This Bombard, right? We're too focused. So... Just 2 drop, right? This Rager is really slow. Huh. I think it's actually the 2-for-1 card. Have like 3 cards now for it. But yeah, crazy that Banishing Light also wheeled. What is that? Is that our land? Blast Zone. Greenhouse is insane. Titan is insane. This doesn't work with 3-4. Must always take the rare. I played this in Standard yesterday. I think it's kind of a fun card in the mono green deck. The mono green counter combo. Mono bolts. Wait. What? We can't. Can we? No. This card is completely stupid. Well, the double striking trick, but that wheels, right? The Kavu. Well, with 2 mechans, I think we just need a Kavu. It'd be so nice to have the ball, though. 2 swamps and do it. This 2 drop is also good. Let's go. This is question. Well, Torpedo is really questionable. These are fine. Pilot, maybe. Focus Fire, I'll play the first one. It's too tempo efficient. Oh, I thought it was another one, but this card is also good. Is this a decent team leader deck? Do we need a Radiant Strike? Kinda bad in this deck. The Strike, the Haster, maybe. Pangolins are kinda weird. Three Mechans or 3 bolts? I think it's the Mechan here, because then we can justify the leader. I think 1 bolt's wheels even. Like that card. What does that do? 3 damage face. Probably hurts us more than the opponent if we use the other mode. Not the worst deck to 3 damage face though. What? I don't think we're the... Well, Intimidator is great with that, but it's not that great past that. Crazy picks, huh? Maybe I needed to go mono red. I'm not playing second bombard. Might play the ship. Well, that wheels. So many counters already, so I kinda like the double striking trick. What is going on? But there is no signals in this format. It's just you just draft. Like especially on arena, maybe in a different pot. Maybe we can get away with 16, but it's a little bit dangerous. We do have 3 mechans and we only need 4 mana. Don't need... Well, it's not that bad to play a turbo drone, but Pango, is it good? 1 maybe and play 1 pilot. This card is questionable in this deck. Honor? I'm playing Honor. Removal. Well, our worst removal is Bombard by far, which we could cut potentially for another threat. I don't even hate the kill ship here. We have 3 mechans. What if we cut these 2? That and 17 lands, but we don't have any card advantage. And we have a cantrip here. That's it for cantrips. I think I'll play 16 lands. But the issue with the pangolin is that sometimes you just don't want to spend the mana. No, just more. We need bodies in this deck early. So you want a pilot because if this dies, it's easier to double spell. This looks okay on the play. Just need now some backup with interaction or bigger spells. Oh, Honor also works with a double strike. So the double striking trick is actually kind of good. But now... Well, if they make a 4-3, I'll just play that. It's a bit awkward because we kind of have to crack the... If we want to crack it, we could also ignore it. But I guess this is... We don't need the pilot that badly. So now would be counter, see what we get. Whew. Like now we just ignore it. Or not attack. Or attack, trade, play both out is also an option. I'll go this. We just play this out and pass. Well, we do want the 6th land, but don't need it that badly. I don't think we care about this. I want a bigger board, and I'll just pass here. Now that we got the tokens. We can next turn play this for 3 and crack 1. Okay, it's not bad for... Well, depends what they get. But it is tapped. A land. Okay, now we're cooking. Now we're a cookie. There's 3 by the way now. So definitely here. And then I guess this is not even that bad. So for this turn attack, I like the mechan. Huh. Yikes. Land is better. Okay, GG, well played. GG, well played. Aggro wins the 4 happy. Signals are somewhat weird in this format. I do like white, yeah, a lot. I'm winning the most with like either Boros or green white. But again, like I haven't really played that much, so I don't know. This is such a fragile card, but also such a good card. I don't think that does much, right? Well, it's pretty good with the Trooper. We want to keep the Mechan. So it's one of these two or even the Vanishing Light, but not just ditch a Vanishing Light. It's just such a good, like everything works together. The 1/1. Wait, oh my god. Dude. Dude. I don't even think a null is bad, by the way. But yeah. We might have the +1. Kinda wanna check if they have the +1/+1. So bad if they just use it. No, it does counter it a lot of stuff actually. I don't know. I don't think the null is that terrible. It's underrated in a sense. Oh yikes. Cannot double spell. But it's so bad. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, still outgrows that now. I know they can have a trick, but the trick is gonna be hard to beat. I don't know where I want to put it even. So what are they? Simic Splash White. No, Celestia Splash Anul, the classic. It's here, but it depends what artifact we get. This is not bad right now, and we keep the Trooper, but this can get counters on itself. The attack is also interesting. I think the attack is good. Because now if we get, well, we need 2 more turns, but yeah. Okay. Sure. Close. Close to our ship. Yeah, this is really a pile. That's so freaking bad. I mean, we trade with this, get a 1/1, I guess. I don't know. Draw a card. Could use it on the defense, but are they gonna attack? They're only gonna attack with a 3/5. I'm gonna cash it in. Although, this is like a 1. Maybe I need to be patient. The best would be if they take it. Don't hate that. No. Oh yes, let's go. Like this The 3-4 is a really bad trade. I like that for the flyer. Because this is random if they get stuff or not. Okay, that actually plays out pretty well. We get a 1-1. Like, I wouldn't be happy with that, but it can be still good in their deck, but it's super random. But I wouldn't be happy with this trade. Okay. Now it's big. That's fine. Actually, if we untap, deal with that before any drama happens, we have then Surveil. Oh my god, what a scam. Also, what is that deck? Come on. Come on. A null, some green cards, some white cards, some white 1-drops even. Oh, wow. Can go for... Just take it. I'm not even sure if that was that great, but... maybe it wasn't that great. I mean, this would be for 1 rand and a Surveil, but then we would need to keep a land on top because it's not that bad to draw spells now. Maybe it was alright. I think I just like pumping because now it trades for good stuff. We just grind them out. How insane was that 1-drop? Honor. Rather have a land. Crazy, huh? A random 1-drop, all that's actually insane. Still deal with it, so we just need a land. Goes aggro. I'd rather chump next turn, but yeah, 10 is a lot. Okay. It's okay. So you have to crew 1. Take a trillion damage. We might lose to something even. To the double strike trick. But if they play that in this pile... I could try to go for little. This is 7, right? Oh, but I guess nothing dies. Yeah, nothing will die. Unless I attack with the 1-1, but then we were risking exposing it there. So I could see just that. I could also see just passing this turn. Or only attacking with Pangolin, passing, and then we have a flyer. Kinda like that. Yeah, I don't know. Sauce Ship has been great for me every time I had it, but I only played it a few times, and it has to be your top end in an aggro deck. But the issue is, red decks are not really aggro in this format, or they're rarely aggro. 6 damage out of nowhere. Let's go. Oh, this hand is good. I think I'm gonna go here. Okay, big. Hashtag big. It's close because this hits for a lot. They have the, yeah, the strike, but that's fine. There's no reason to hold lands, is there? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. What a freaking scam of an auto tapper. I like double strike, even if we don't have counters. Wait, what? They clearly need to draw a mass removal, and they need to have it. And they would block if they have it. For whatever reason. You can still top deck it. Dude, why is Boros so good always? Crazy. Best archetype. I'll keep it. Yeah, Manus is huge though. You really want this sequence of Mechan into Land Seeker. I'm actually going... This might... I might get punished for doing that, but I think with this hand it's way better to get a counter. It's also on the play attacking for 3 on... Like that card is whatever here. I'm glad they played it. But on the play, this sequence of having a 3-3 attacker is actually completely crazy and limited in general. A little bit worse than it used to be back in the days. Because the cards are just so efficient, but yeah. Attack for 2 is bad. Well, I could do like 6 damage in a span of 2 turns. But it's maybe better to actually just play it out. Close, but this only pumps for 1. We lose something, we gain something, basically, is the idea. But it's also kind of hard to trigger the void. I think it's better to play it out. I mean, this turn is easy to trigger it, but next turn, I think it's better to play it out. 4 mana 3/4 is a card. It was a card back in the 90s. Okay, we're still good. Like, that was good. It's really good to play it out. And now we probably wait for an additional power because we get deal with that as well for 1 mana. It's just like +2 counters is a lot. And dealing with the thingy. Play this out. Kinda have to because this is a real attacker now, so if we get a land we pump both. Once you're aggro and Chancer is good, in Celestia it's even better because you have all the benefits, all the synergy. Wait, his opponent just that? Mega that. Mega that. See, that's gonna be the name of my next band. I think I want to be on the aggro side. We just need to figure enough archetypes to bail out from aggro. if we're forcing. So we kind of want to have like a blue aggro deck, which is kind of a double spell deck. Green-white is great. I like Boros, but Boros has really bad fail cases, I think. But I'm just winning way more when I'm aggro in this format. Yeah, but it's easy to get lost in Boros. I had some mediocre finishes just because I was too in between. I didn't go big with the synergy, and I didn't go aggro enough. Do we keep? This kind of has an insane upside. But we only have these two. I can see keeping that. This is gonna go wrong. But they're playing block in green, which is already... Well, I guess it works with black usually. But block in green is a choice. Oh, that's a good draw. I mean, if it works somewhere, it works with black, so... The hand just had a too high of an upside, and we still had 2 plays to make. And now we kinda got there. I mean, it's not over or anything, but... At least we're playing decent Magic now. So I'll definitely deal with that. They're gonna sack that. We play out the double striker for all the shenanigans. It's a little bit awkward because we still need the second planes to really go off. Look at that. We even get the 3 damage in. The lightning bolt. Need a plane still. Okay, okay, okay. Easy. This hand is probably better to wrap it up. Just because if they take the damage, we have to then match. Everything else needs to match a 3 toughness. I don't want to use Banishing Light now. Okay, so Banishing Light was better. Thatch. Probably not. We just pump it and we have a good trade. Yes, sir. It's actually pretty good because we deal 3 damage with the 2-2, with the choo-choo. I think it was still fine because the worst case was that punishes us not banishing lighting, but that it still means we're ahead. So if the worst case is that you're ahead, it's alright. What does this do? Artifacts you control our foot. Something's gonna happen, but we get a scry and it's kinda not bad. Worst come worst, we just actually do that. If we really need a pump from Mechan. Now they have the +1/+1. It's fine. It's actually pretty good for them. They didn't deal any damage this turn. So what does this do? At the beginning of end step, if you gained life, we didn't gain life, so we don't untap it. So we can decide on their turn if we want. Because like if we crack this, it might be more damage with... Depends what they do. With the Mechan on the Land Seeker. Yeah, now it's over. If we go like this is 7, yeah, and we just deal with that. It's a over. Exaxis. You have to have a aggro deck But red is not really that aggro in this format. But when you have an aggro deck, it's insane, yeah. It's all context. You need lands. You just double spell. Two mana, 2/3s are so fucking good in this format. Nothing like it. Just they outmatch everything on 2. I don't want to do this because there might be removal up. They're just making the tapped creature. I wanted to play around the rig. I don't know, maybe I should have. It's relatively close. Do you want to fire it on this? But I'll just pass. We're not like we can still multi-spell even with only 4 mana. So I don't hate any of the traits, even though this might be too good to keep around. But I'll just attack. No, it's too risky to rig into open mana. You just ask to give the game away or give them a chance. We're too far ahead. Now we're not that far ahead anymore, but at that stage, I think it was still too good. Okay, interesting situation here. What does the counter do? Counter actually lets us attack, so it might be that. But we can crack, because we can crack the lander and just deal with the Pango. It's too good, right? We still gotta play it out in case the Mechan dies. We cannot afford to not play that out. These have been really disappointing. No, that's a good card. But black is so weird. It's hard to build black decks. Like when it's good, it's really good. But the creatures are so poorly statted. It's crazy at common. So if we attack both, like there's no bad outcome other than if they don't block, we have lethal. That's not gonna happen, right? Might happen. Or we win. I think it's final boss. We're 6-0. That's kind of crazy. Surprising, actually, for this deck. 1 mana for strike trick. Not that much. With that one, it was easy to meme on early access, honestly. And it's the tricks like that are better early in the format. Ooh, that was a sick draw. Trade or not to trade, I do want a land, so I think I'm gonna trade. They might also take it. It's actually pretty good, but I'd rather have a land. But I think I might want to keep that. Because you can honor plus that. And then still get a land. I mean, you just kind of want to dissect the next turn. I don't know. I mean, it's close. But it's... Like, these have... like, this is kind of guaranteed mana, because these have higher target on it. It's at least the Adept has a higher target on it. And then probably this will have a higher target on it. Must attack. Well, they probably really need to attack because they need mana. No, but that was their turn 3. Okay, never mind. Never mind. So we want to start with this one. Okay. 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 That's a different story now. So that was probably... I mean, it's gonna still do something. This gets us to 5 next turn. But we can also top deck a land. Putting it here is not bad. So I'm actually just swinging with that. And now Galant is a fine draw. We double spell. That's actually pretty good for them. No, actually really good. So don't have many removal spells for it in the deck. But the pumps, the Mechan will be great. I could in theory trade with it. Because this is gonna be a 6. I think we trade with it. Get a creature as well. I mean, okay, the pump, but I don't know. We can pump that as well, and that's pretty good. The Traktas get common, huh? Power creep. Yikes. Okay, we need to go really aggro here, because like when 6/6 happens, this card is completely stupid on its 6 lands. Okay, so it smells like Teen Spirit. It smells like Focus Fire or the Fight spell. I want this first, so at least we get 1/1s. So you got it, like if I want that, but now I could have a Mechan, but Mechan doesn't do that much here. It's probably better to crack it, so we then surveil after that. Let's go. Man, Focus Fire is so good. So good. I mean, so tempo efficient. It's crazy. It's not even the best on this board, but I'll take it because we can just triple spell next turn. But they're really good at tapping out. Yikes. This has an attack. That's really good. One mana, 8 damage. Still doesn't fly. Oh, they want trample. Okay, okay, but we have that. So they have the other trick. It's actually quite insane. The indestructible. As their last card though. I should have let the surveiller resolve. A little bit sloppy. A little bit hasty and sloppy. We just take that. Maybe I want to block. Trooper doesn't do that much. They always deal with the Trooper here. Then we have 7 mana either way. Wait, but I have to also think about having just lethal. So 2 need to block this. It's gonna be hard to have lethal. Maybe. But that's such a good trade. I know this has no downside. Just trade for the Hound and the 1/2, but Hydology, what is up? What is up? Yeah, I'm also excited to meet all of you in Atlanta. Yeah, this was expected. But they don't have a board now. We have 2 mechans and a 1/1. I don't like the top deck war if they get a mass removal or something. That would be bad. Yeah, Zookeeper is so good. Well, that's a good card. And they get a 1-drop. That's pretty good because that nerfs the Zookeeper. What a scam, actually. It's, yeah. That's pretty bad for us. I think it's they have to block here. So if I attack like that, I mean, they can block, take 6. But then we need a bolt, which we have in the deck. But we do give them a Mechan for free, which can be dangerous. It's also now cost their whole turn most of their turn unless they get counters. Well, those are counters. The bolt is still lethal. You can tin the library. Is there any other reason to have that? 2 damage. There's no reason to attack, is there? Well, if they go for the tap, we win. For the guy, but we can sack this either way. Oh no, but it wouldn't work. We still have, like, one would be tapped. It just wouldn't work. The opponent got a line, so they can tap. Oh wait. But they gotta have something. Maybe they just wanted that. I think there's gotta be something. Just now really awkward. It's not exactly lethal. They have to have something. Like, otherwise it would be better to leave both back and play that out and they relieve their mana. So in this case, I wanna do that because the card is too good, but now it's run a 3-turn clock. Bro. One short. But we lose. There's no outright artifacts. In Eldraine it would trigger on enchantment. Peak content. Shuffler is rigged, confirmed. And Matt is hard. Counting to 3 is hard. I wanted to concede. I almost pressed concede, but I said screw it. Yeah. I thought it was an artifact. I even targeted the wrong one then. Boros 7-0. My first 7-0 in this format. Maybe in early access I had one, but beautiful deck. Obviously we should have lost the last game, but should have, would have.